All right, like I said, I adjusted some things. I did not adjust any sound settings because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So here you guys go. So there's a thing that says shared progress, which I don't exactly know what that means. I have a feeling that might mean you can share progress through over multiple worlds with your character. This reminds me of Starbound. So Starbound, your computer had one big universe, and you could keep making multiple characters within that universe. So if a character died, you could actually go back to where that character was living with another character. All right. So like, that's like interesting. I'm not sure. Or this could just be for like Steam and Switch and all that stuff, right? Like shared cloud saves. I don't know. But the reason I had that first theory is because look at this. The character is separate. It's nighttime in the game, so it's hard for you to see, but the character design is separate from the world. This is why I had that theory about Starbound. It reminded me of Starbound when I saw this character being separate from the world. I was really thrown off by this. All right, so there's like 6 different hair options. We'll come back and we'll show off some of this when the game goes back to daytime, because right now it's hard to see. There's about 6 different hair options. There's not a ton of. There's like 9 different hair color options. Let's just say that this is not the most fleshed out part of the game. So you know. There's looks like there's 6 different outfits. They're all different colors. One's green. That's what I'm going for. There's 2 different skin options and there's 5 different body types. So, you know, whatever. Not a ton. And then the world options. So you have the option to name your world. And then you have soft, minus 50% hunger and thirst. Inventory doesn't drop on death. Lightning can not hit or hurt. So this is like easy mode. And they described this in the email as a way for a more cozy, more streamlined, an easier experience. They put that in the game on purpose. And then, I mean, obviously. And then, but they were trying to be purposeful is what I mean with providing a cozier option. And then this is the standard world option. Default hunger, thirst, consumption, inventories dropped upon death, and lightning can hit you and hurt you. What I hope, real quick, right out of the gate, is that we get an option in here for hardcore, where if you die, you stay dead. That would be sick. That would be mega sick. And it looks like Minda came to visit us here. Come here, Minda. Why don't you come over here real quick? Well, never mind. She said, screw you. All right. Let me go ahead and enter the name of our world. We're going to call this world Twitch, and we're going to go. We're going to call this world Twitch, and we're going to go. She's like, I want all of your attention, not half of your attention. So, yeah, she said, don't perceive me. What's up, Goopai? So this is how the game starts. I did see the intro of this yesterday. This is as far as I went, just to make sure it was running on my computer. So right out the gate, you need to know that I'm on the lowest settings for everything to make sure that it would run well. It does seem like we could up the settings a little bit if we want. So I'm going to do that just a little. Oh, it looks like I'm on, yeah, low. Let's put it up to medium. And it looks like my GPU is going to be totally fine. And then we could also put it up to high as well. I don't really know how much of a difference it's going to make. It says it's resolution scaling and texture. So, and then this goes right here. And this is like starts pushing my rig a little bit farther than I'd like for my stream. So I just wanted to let you know that we will be playing on probably the lowest or medium settings. So just know that like the game could look even better on your rig, which is cool, you know, but I'm going to keep it at medium. And if we need to lower it, we can do that. So yeah, but the game starts off with you waking up and instantly looking at a sun, right? Like, isn't that a gorgeous entrance to the game? Yeah. So we haven't messed with any audio stuff yet. We'll turn up music a little. We'll see how that works. We'll figure all this out later. All right, let's go. Yeah, we'll figure out. We'll probably end up adjusting volumes and stuff, but... Stick. Okay. Stick. Stone. Okay. So I have a tutorial in the top right. Chop a tree, mine a stone with a pickaxe. Oh, I got a pickaxe. Okay. Too hungry to sprint. Well, that sucks. Timber! All right, I got 4 wood from that and some leaves. All right, sick. Maybe this isn't a pickaxe. Maybe this is just an axe. Oh, I can press F, and I can craft a pickaxe. I need 2 more pieces of stone. All right. All right, we got this. That's me 24/7. What's up, Cynical Panda, by the way? Good to see you. Does Midna know if there's a Zelda coming our way this year? YouTube chat's asking my cat about Nintendo leaks. That's how desperate we are for Nintendo knowledge right now. Is that YouTube chat's asking my cat, does your cat maybe have a Nintendo, an uncle at Nintendo? Maybe we're. All right. Looks like this path seems to be the best thing to follow at the moment. There's another stick. Some music is starting up. Oh, wow. I just got 16 stone from a chest. So let's craft a pickaxe. Let's drag this down here. My axe is almost dead, so let's craft another one of those. And then I can craft a build hammer. I need more wood for a crafting table. I can also craft a hoe and a survival guide. Place this book, read it anywhere. All right, let's craft that. All right, and then we need a crafting table. So let's get some more wood and do that. Yeah, apparently this is releasing on Switch on Monday for 22 bucks. How about that? What up, Jessica? I had no idea. I thought this was for sure just a Steam game. All right, crafting table, craft. Let me go ahead and grab this. Oh, it looks like they gave us some honey bread. Ooh, so we got some food. Let's eat. So behind my camera, let me show y'all real quick. So behind this is what you guys are seeing behind my camera. We have HP, we have hunger, and we have thirst. So I'm not healing my HP. Lose thirst half as fast. So I got a buff. So it looks like my HP's healing now that I have a full stomach. So they went very Minecraft mechanic on this. All right, we have a watering can. We have a campfire, research table, standing torch, survival guide. All right. I guess I would want a research table. I don't have any cloth. Let's see, can I put this book down that I crafted? All right, sick. Growing raspberries early on is essential to securing a steady food supply. They also satisfy thirst a little bit. In your house, you're fully protected from thunderstorms. Fully grown plants can be damaged by a thunderstorm if they are not sheltered from the direction the wind is coming from. The best options are to harvest them in time before a storm or to build a greenhouse. You can satisfy your thirst by eating food like berries and drinking fresh water from rain collectors. Stairs can be helpful for overcoming heights. You can destroy very large rocks and very small stones with the pickaxe. Large stones need more hits than small. You can dismantle built structures using an axe or a pickaxe. Only rainwater is clean enough to drink. Some foods, such as raspberries, help satisfy thirst. You heal automatically when you aren't hungry or thirsty. Use pickaxe on ore patches for loot, but it breaks fast. Automatic drills don't break and work better. And with a hammer, you can not only build houses, but also navigate the terrain more easily using stairs and bridges. So, essential here. I guess we need to craft a hoe. And I guess we would want to get some food going. I mean, this is a survival game, so the first thing I'm thinking is food. All right, so it's like little plots. That's cool. I don't mind the little plot method. I have some birch saplings. I guess I can replant the trees here. And can I plant the raspberries themselves? I got raspberry seeds from that plant. Perfect. All right, and then I think I need to make a watering can. I need water. Frick. All right, well. And then what is this, a cotton seed? Maybe that makes cloth? All right, let's go ahead and plant some cotton over here. All right, we'll explore later. Let's just focus on surviving for now. And we can explore later. Hopefully the rain helps with the seeds. Yeah, right? Hopefully the rain helps. You could probably do camera in top left if it doesn't have any information up there that you want to cover. Right. For now, I'm going to put my camera back where it is since I don't know how much you guys are going to need to see my HP and stuff. But just know that under my camera here is just HP, health, and thirst. If you guys really want to stay in tune with that stuff, let me know and I can move my camera. But, yeah, I don't know how badly you guys need to see that stuff. Here's what we'll do. We'll just move chat to the other side of the screen. Hi, there's two of me. Here, I got it. I already got it. I already got it. We can just move this to the other side of the screen, actually. And we'll just hang out on this side of the screen today. Because there's actually nothing on this side of the screen at all. All right, cool. And then you guys can still see it because it's faded out. Yeah. Even though usually my chat's a little bit more faded, I apologize. I recently broke my computer. Let me fade it out a little bit more. Okay, there you guys go. Is it still readable? Is that too faded? Let me know. I think that's a little too faded. Let me pull it back a little. I broke my chat. I'll fix it later, but for now my chat's broken. All right, cool. Yeah, we can just hang out on this side. It's trippy. You could make your camera perpetually fade in and out of existence. I can actually do that, but for some reason, it makes OBS really laggy. It's weird. For some reason, that effect is mega laggy. But I could do it if you guys wanted, but it might break stuff. All right. Some stone. All right, let's explore this world and see what we're doing. All right. Some sand. I wonder what that's going to be. Craft a stick in the quick craft menu. Plant and water a berry bush. Oh, did I miss a sub? I apologize about that. I never mean to miss anything. My bad. Crystal Alpaca, thank you for the gifted subscription. Thank you very much. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Thank you very much. Do you have to collect rainwater? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't have the ability to... Oh, let's see. Can we craft a water basin? It doesn't look like I can craft a water basin yet. I might need the research table to get more crafting recipes. Yeah, it seems like I might need a research basin. I can craft paper in here, though. Cloth. So I can actually craft a research station right now. I just need wood. All right, nice. Let's go. So this game is releasing on the 8th. I don't think it's releasing in early access. I think it's a full release game coming out. Good question, though. No, my tree! Oh, they gave me the wood. Never mind. Never mind. They gave me the wood. We're good. We're good. We're good. Can you look up to the sky with your mouth open? Yeah, that's the real water reservoir. My mouth. Bruh, Nightbot. I think you get materials if it hits the void. That's what it looked like, yeah. All right, research station. Okay. Now, look at that. Now we have the rainwater collector. Unlocked rain collector. I need a little bit more wood and a couple sticks. I'm trying to get it fast. Maybe if I get it before it stops raining, we can get our first batch of rainwater already, which would be massive. No, no, don't stop raining. No, it looked like it was lightening up. No, no. All right, well, we tried. So this game have monsters or anything? I don't know, Meg Petrosky. They call it a cozy survival game. I wonder if the cozy part of it is no monsters. And maybe the survival side is just literally surviving. Jinxed it. Yeah, because I'm actually not sure. I see a chicken. Hold on a second. Unlock Animal Basics pack in the research table to learn more about animals. So they said that you don't actually kill the animals. They said no animal killing. You coexist with the animals. So like, we're not eating this chicken. We're probably just going to harvest its eggs if I had to guess. Which is still pretty mean, but maybe less mean. All right. Rain collector acquired. Let's put some rain collectors right here. All right. All right, what else can we craft? We can craft a campfire, which we probably should craft. We can craft sticks out of wood, which we get 2 sticks. All right, campfire. And then let's see what the build hammer can do. Yeah, look at this. So we have the build hammer. We can do a wooden pillar. We have stairs. We have windows, doors, glass, walls, flat roofs. All right, so we can start building a house, a structure if we would like. We're still doing okay on food and drink, so like we're not in a rush. I think we're kicking this game's butt so far. I've played a lot of survival games, so I'm not like, I don't have to hesitate. I can just kind of go with it, you know? Like, I guess I think when you play survival games a lot, you kind of know what you're doing. Build hammer gives you enshrouded vibes. All right, let's go collect some resources. Can you move placed buildings? They said you can tear down a building once you build it. You can modify it. I don't know if you can... I'm not sure about if you can move them. Yo, thank you, Cozy. I'm assuming I'm just going to need a ton of this stuff, so I'm just going to collect so that we can start unlocking more stuff. Makes my vegetarian heart happy. The game heard you. What up, Johnson boy? By the way, good to see you, dude. I'm going to make a fantasy cozy life sim where you can marry well-adjusted people, get paid fair wages, and have reasonable expectations in your job, and inflation is only ever slight. Emphasis on the fantasy, am I right? All right, let's turn the music up. We can keep everything else on default. We can probably turn the music up again. It's another one of those games that just like that ambience music will max out. Let's max out the music. I want to hear the jams. Meanwhile, we can actually go in and we can turn off some of these UI sound effects. These are a little harsh. Environment will keep on for now. Player sound effects are off. Why? Let's turn them on. What's up with that? Oh, wow. All of a sudden, it's pitch black outside. So the game doesn't pause when you open up the menu. Oh, wow. The game was not pausing. So we need to go make a torch so we can see. All right. Let's go make a torch real quick. We can run, it seems, now. All I need is the reasonable expectations. Yo, you got this, Nugs. Standing torch needs some cotton. Well, I'm growing cotton. But I might need water. Oh, wait, wasn't there some water right over there? Wait a second. I think there was some water like right down here I could use. Yeah. They take survival seriously. Fill can. All right, sick. The game didn't pause? Yeah, like some survival games like to do mechanics where the game doesn't pause. That's not the first time I've seen that kind of mechanic in a game. Because it's meant to be a survival experience, so like... I don't know, Subnautica has the option. So like, if you've played Subnautica, like, at least it gives you the option, though. You're not forced into it. Believe me, I understand why that's annoying. Remember Dinkum did it for the longest time? Until Dinkum got fought enough by the community to finally stop it. Yeah. Dinkum fought with its own community to have that mechanic. Alright, so you can tell when something is watered because it gets darker. The plot gets darker, so that's good to know. Wait, why did my fire go out? Oh, it's raining. Well, I guess a torch isn't gonna help me. Let's make the torch anyways. It can be refueled after it burns out. Oh, it's a standing torch. Well, that doesn't help me too much. I guess we can just put it down here by the watering hole. Is it going to get put out by the rain? Let's see. Oh, well. It's a survival game. It's going to be dark and scary. Time to build that well. Someone poison the water hole. Does Dinkum pause? Dinkum has a pause option, but... Oh, yeah, look at that. We filled up our drink. Yes, dude, nice. We filled up our drink instantly, our hydration level. So getting at least one rainwater collector early on felt really good. That was nice. All right, it says chop a bush with an axe. Where is there a bush at? Oh, right here. Okay. That's just like to clear the area. Build and place a bed. Oh, we can maybe sleep through the night. Oh. All right. So let's go ahead and research bed. We need one cloth to research bed here. And we need a cotton for cloth, which we're waiting on. So while we're waiting on that, I guess we could start maybe building a house. Let's go over here and build... Let's build a pad over here. This is like Raft. I didn't get a chance to play Raft yet. You're playing Dinkum in creative mode? That's the best, yeah. Any animals? I found a chicken so far, but I'm not sure about a bear. But I have seen a chicken so far. Alright, build mode. Let's build some foundation here. Is this a roof or / upper floor? Okay, maybe there isn't foundation. Flat roof / upper floor. So instead, let's just do a wall. Must snap to another building. Oh, here it is. Foundation. Found you. Foundation too low. Increase foundation height. See controls below. Okay, T. I accidentally switched to keyboard and mouse. It felt so natural. Let's switch the controller and see. Change height. So the height change isn't working. Can't be placed in air. The height change isn't doing anything. Yeah, maybe it has to be... Oh, I found something. All right, so it's just being picky, maybe? Maybe it has to be on, like, grass? Maybe it's just being picky. Maybe this area is not flat enough. Oh, let me pick this up. All right, I switched the controller so I could see what it's like. Yeah, maybe that area is not flat enough. Let's try over here. Yeah. I wonder if it needs like a flat space. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got some flat space around here. I don't know if that's just like a quirk or if the game is like really serious about where you build. It looks like we're building next to this water hole, maybe. How do I build? X. Open build menu. Oh, now I lost it. It seems like it might be kind of quirky. This is like a pre-access build of the game I'm playing, by the way. I should open up my email and read the notes that they sent me. They might say something about this. Yeah, this is like a pre-access build. We're playing a couple days ahead of time, so there might just be a couple little quirks as far as the building goes. Is it like Stardew where there's unlimited years? I'm not sure. Good question. Oh, I can also rotate with the D-pad. Oh, I dropped my hammer. So down on the D-pad throws your weapon out. Guess you're sleeping outside. Shut up. Shut up, shit. Yeah, I'm not sure. The building is being super quirky. Let me switch back to keyboard and mouse again. How did I find the perfect elevation before, but now I can't? Isn't that weird? Foundation too low. Press T to change height. Oh, I see. T is changing something. Ah, I wasn't pressing T enough. Maybe I needed to press T more than once. Yeah, it seems like if I press T a bunch, it's like changing. Okay, all right, let's go back up here now. This was my preferred location to build. Yeah, now we're gonna put that foundation, baby. All right, so this spot is just funky. It's not gonna let me build here, unfortunately. So let's go to this side. And then can we break this apart? Demolish. We get our materials back. Do we get all of our materials back? We do. All right, we got our first little shack. We're gonna build a little shack over here. What's up, Fancy Mum? Hey, yeah, we're checking out Solarpunk. Good morning, Majinx. Welcome to the show. Just Jackie. Thanks for waving the fam on in here. If I missed anybody rolling in, don't be shy to repost your message. Thank you again so much, Crystal Alpaca, for the support. I do apologize I missed that. I hope you're doing well, by the way, Crystal, and I hope you enjoy your Blathers command. Or, sorry, your Blathers badge. Thank you. I hope you're feeling good out there. I can scroll back up in chat here in just a second, just in case. It's National Donut Day. All right, new axe required. We sure do love our tools breaking, don't we, Animal Crossers? Don't we, Breath of the Wilders? Don't we, Legend of Zelda-ers? Don't we? Don't we? Yo, what up, Shelby and Llama Mama? Yo, big shout outs to everyone who came and hung out with us yesterday night for the two events. The Latin American Game Show and the Women-Led Games were phenomenal game shows, dude. They were actually so much fun, dude. All right. Oh, nice. And we got some raspberries here. All right, let's eat some raspberries up. All right, we're raspberried out of our mind. Don't we? H-Des Stabby, yeah. All right, got our little torch over here. Guess we don't need it if it's not nighttime and if it's not raining. What's up, Irish Stitcher? Yeah, we got a show tonight and we're doing some Mario Kart this afternoon. We're checking out Raft here, or sorry, Solarpunk, a Raft-like game. Somebody had mentioned Raft in the chat. I confused myself. All right, we're still waiting for this, but why don't we go exploring and see if we can go find... Let's go exploring while we collect more wood and see if we can find ourselves some more wild cotton. Yeah, there's some wild cotton right up here. Because then we don't have to wait for cloth. Every time I hear, don't we? I hear the plant birds from Skyward Sword. Oh, yeah, the Kikwi. I know what you're talking about. Those guys are so cute. Yeah, apparently this is coming out for Switch 2, which is pretty awesome. Can I swim? Okay. Yeah, Switch 2 or Switch 1 or just a Switch 1 or 2 release. I don't know if it's one or the other or both. Okay. It's giving the music is giving Minecraft vibes big time. They're definitely going for that kind of ethereal vibe for sure. Hi, kitty. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Switch 2 only. Okay, I wasn't sure. Ooh, this one's gonna take my whole pickaxe. Boom. Doom, doom. All right, we could do one more blip on each of these, and I think we're good. So things aren't too loud, but we can hear the music. Wonder if rocks respawn. I'm also wondering how finite the resources are, because I think the second part of this game is exploration. You're supposed to build an airship and explore all the islands around here, because it's all sky islands. So I wonder if they're going to kind of nudge you to explore by limiting the resources, or maybe there's other reasons why we might want to explore. There's no map right now, but I think that has to do with it being a survival game. So the story of the game essentially is like you wake up in this area and you've like, you have to survive, right? Like we have to make sure we have food and shelter. And there's apparently like storms that we have to watch out for that can destroy, like storms that can kind of destroy our stuff and like our crops and stuff. Nice, our first ores here. So yeah, there might be access to a map that we can unlock eventually. Yeah, you did see a sky ship. There it is. That back there, that is an island back there, or that might be a ship or something. I'm not sure what this is back here. Maybe this is an island. Yeah, these are islands in the distance. So these are all, every island you see in the distance can be explored. We can explore all those islands. So our goal is to build ourselves up a ship to go exploring. And then soon it'll turn into the survival game from heck. All right, let's get some more raspberries planted while it's raining. And then some more cotton planted while it's raining as well. So we'll put this down. And by the way, we are giving away 3 copies of this game on Monday. I don't know if I can give it away yet because the game isn't released yet. So we're going to give away 3 copies of this game on Monday.
Happy Friday, Hylian.
All right, so we can build our bed finally. We can research the bed. Well, first we need to make a cloth. Wait, did somebody tell me happy birthday? No, happy Friday. Yo, good morning, Cozy Chickie. I was about to say, wait, it's not my birthday. All right, we researched bed. We can research a beehive for candles. Interesting. Let's research that. Let's research a chest, and let's research the well. And then once we get beeswax, we can go to tier 2. All right, so now we're done with tier 1. Use to get water for your watering can. The water from a well is dirty and cannot be drunk, so we don't need that. We started off with a lake nearby. I don't know if the game has the same starting points. But we started off with a lake nearby, so we're chilling. I wonder if you can craft from the chest. You guys ready to see? No. No. Come on, listen. Listen, Solarpunk devs. I understand this is a survival game, so I'm going to give you a break. But you better be very careful. In 2026, we want crafting from chests, so it better be worth it. You better be very careful, dude. It better be worth it, dude. I'm going to give you a little bit of grace here because it's a survival game. But we gamers, I speak for all gamers when I say this right now. I speak for all gamers. We want crafting from chests. Please, please do not make me have the inventory full of stuff. Now, again, a survival game, it's a little different, and it's kind of a big part of the gameplay, so maybe it's okay. We'll see. All right, I want to make this beehive. Let's do that. All right, got ourselves a beehive here. Can't have too many beehives close to each other. I don't know if the beehive needs to have flowers nearby. I don't think so. It looks like it's just a free thing. There might be an upgrade. Yeah, there might be an upgrade, right? Because this game is all about automation and stuff. Correct. So you're totally right. There could just straight up be an upgrade. All right, we can make a candle with beeswax, which I'm assuming is like the torches in Minecraft that we can bring with us. All right, and then what else did I want to craft? The bed. So I need 1 cloth, 2 cotton, and I need more wood. So let's go exploring for more resources. Let's go up in this way and see what's up here. Can I go up here? I cannot. So you start off with a pretty weak jump, but I think the jump gets better. You start off with a pretty weak jump, though. But I'm gonna imagine that it gets better. Oh, I forgot about the accessibility showcase. I even wrote it down. I even wrote that one down. Dang it. I didn't write it down in the right place, apparently. Let me see here. What time is that again? That is on June 5th at 11 a.m. ET. So that's in an hour and a half. And it's all about games that focus on accessibility. That's in an hour and a half. We can watch that if you guys want. We can watch that if you guys want. What do you guys think? You guys want to watch the accessibility showcase? Or do you guys want to play more Solarpunk? I mean, we have an hour and a half still of this game no matter what, so... let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I wrote it down because I thought it was a cool showcase that we could watch this morning. Yeah, like I wrote it down because I thought it was a great idea because there's nothing for this morning. Unfortunately, there's nothing for this morning. Our first showcase of the day is officially at 5 p.m. So that'll be the only one that we could watch today before 5 p.m. Also, this game is it's actually straight up not pausing ever. Yeah, that's crazy. There's no pause. I wonder if they'll add one later. I just wanted to do a quick beard check. I realized I didn't do one this morning. All right, I guess we're looking gorgeous. We're okay. All right. Watch. All right, we'll watch the showcase. We'll watch the showcase. We'll watch the showcase. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. I'm here to hang out with y'all, man. We're doing this freeform this week, like I said. Yeah, let's watch it. Let's watch the accessibility showcase. That's cool. I like that kind of stuff. What up, Stray Heart? Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kerbu, because I completely forgot. And like I said, I even had it wrote down, which sucks to forget after you write it down. We're about to break our pickaxe, and then we're going to have to get a new one. Let's get some more sand here. And let's see if we can find a little bit more cotton from somewhere. I don't think so. I think we've tapped all of the beginning game resources in this area. And I need to get some upgrades before I can go any further. I don't know if I can get through this big rock over here to go to the next section. Let's find out. There's this big rock over here that could allow us to go to like another area, but we might need an upgrade. Let's find out right now. No, we might be able to get through here. It just might take a long time. Boom. All right. Nice. And that's that cotton I wanted. Perfect. All right, let's go back and then we'll continue exploring after. You look marvelous, darling. Thank you. Can't pause your survival. What you mean? I think no pausing is such a clutch decision. I love it. I'm cheesing out about it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious, dude. All right, watered. So we need to make one cloth. I've caught up to the PS1 in bit power. Yo, 32 months from Banana Universe. Thank you again, Cozy Chicky, as well. Appreciate y'all. All right, we got our first bed. Bed. All right, let's go back to controller and see how this game feels with controller. All right, and then do we have enough wood on us to make more walls and stuff? I think we do. All right, so let's go to build hammer. Let's go to wall. Let's put a wall here. Wall, and then we want a window, but I don't know if I can make glass yet. So I think I just have to do a shack with no windows, unfortunately. Can you make a door? I can. Yeah, I can make a door. Okay, so these little trees only give us sticks. I didn't realize that. All right, we do have a bed. Must be placed under a roof. Oh, all right. All right, that's what I was going to build next, but I needed more wood. Can you change the view? No, so far I think it is first person only. I know that's a little rough for some people. Maybe we can talk the devs into offering a third person view in the future. Remember, this game is, 2 developers, and I'm sure if their game finds any amount of success, they're going to be overjoyed and want to make the game in the vision of the players and want to adjust things, that makes life easier for the players. You know what I mean? So if there's one thing I've learned about small devs is that they're almost always willing to work with their community and to make the game better for everybody. So, give them some time, and I bet you they'll be willing to work and maybe make some adjustments the same way that Dinkum did. That's why I brought that up, because Dinkum had a similar problem with wanting to have no pausing, and then the community spoke up and was like, listen, as much as this is a great idea, as human beings, stuff happens. We need to be able to pause our games. And the Dinkum devs listened, that's... They listened, they understood. They eventually were like, yeah, you're right about this. So... yeah, so even though, no pausing is a great idea for survival, but you gotta have some way. You gotta have some way to pause. Human stuff happens, All right, we got our first sleep. Let's plant some more trees around here. So what Dinkum did is they hid the pause option in the menu of the game. So if you wanted to pause in Dinkum, you have to go through extra effort. And that was the perfect thing that they could have did. Perfect. Because instead of it just being a normal pause menu, you have to purposefully go into a menu and click a button, and it makes it kind of more you know, pointed. It's basically their way to say like, hey, this is not something you're supposed to do, but if you need to, go for it, right? Ah, the first sleep, yeah. Unless you're Concerned Ape and then you troll your community with Clint. Dude, he laughed, dude. During the reveal of Clint, he couldn't hold back his laughter, dude. He literally couldn't hold back his laughter. He was sitting there like... Homie literally knew what he was doing. He's so amazing. Man, I said it before and I'll say it again. I could kiss that man on the forehead. All right, how do you quick transfer stuff? Is there a quick transfer option? No, there might not be a quick transfer option with the controller. Let's see if it's in the settings. Is there open map if unlocked? Oh, there is a map, everybody. If unlocked. Sprint, world interaction, tool interaction, build, alt tool interaction, drop item, open player crafting, inventory, and then ping. So ping is for multiplayer. This game is multiplayer, by the way. So, and then there's the airship. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any quick moving options yet. So that's something they can add later. Not the end of the world. All right, I'm gonna go grab my torch and bring it close to my house. Will it let me pick it up and move it? No, I think I have to demolish it. Yep, and then it picked it back up again. Okay. Fill up my can, and let's go back up here and check our beehive. All right, our beehive harvest. We got our first batch of beeswax, which means we can upgrade to tier 2. Boom. Now we can research decoration tables and chairs. Decoration plants pack, medium. Furnace. Ooh, research. Map. Ooh, bottle. For carrying water with us. Yes. But we don't have the ability to make glass yet. Do we? I don't think we can make glass yet. We can't. So they're teasing us with bottle, but we can't make glass. Maybe it's in my personal... No. Okay. Little teases. Little teases. Oh, maybe in the furnace. Duh, the furnace. Yes. Duh. Duh. Furnace status. All right, let's make our door. We have to make a new hammer. Craft. And then, do we have any wood on us? We do. I think we could maybe make our first front door here. Door with a window. We need glass. So the only door option is with a window. So they're going to make me make the furnace first. Let's go do it. Yeah, the UI is pretty clean. I agree. Yeah, good call out on that. All right, our first furnace craft. All right, furnace goes down. We'll put it back right here. Looks like sticks and stones are respawning around the map. Like just single sticks and single stones. All right, and then let's throw our sand in here. Let's throw our sand in here. Can I stack these on... Why are these separate? Why are these stacks separate? I hate this. How do you drop an item again? Like that. All right. I'm trying to learn how to play with the controller so I can talk about it. It's giving me trouble, obviously. All right, yeah, I'm trying to get these all into one stack. Let's see if we can do this. Maybe 16 is the highest stack. Okay, maybe 16 is the highest stack. Okay, maybe, actually. All right. All right, now we need to figure out fuel. I'm assuming we can use like leaves. Now we don't want to use all of our leaves though. I'm assuming we can use just wood. All right, let's just go farm up some more wood, I guess, because we're gonna clearly need it. We're gonna clearly need it. They can also break your bones. True. I should go grab some more coffee myself. I mainly watch on YouTube, but now shout out to Twitch for finally adding to a subscription with Prime button in the app. Oh, Lenny, nice. Lenny, thank you for the 29-month Prime, and thanks for coming all the way over from YouTube to support me, dude. That's freaking cool, man. I actually noticed that button as well. So, for the first time ever, when I tuned into a stream the other day, it popped up under the screen of the stream. And it was like, yo, you have a Prime subscription to use. Why don't you do that? I was flabbergasted. I was like, what? Twitch is telling you to use your Prime sub? Like, what? Like, it was like, hey, dog, you have a Prime sub ready. Why don't you go ahead and do that? Dude, that's like, I was flabbergasted. So these ore patches on the ground can be mined. So they made a point to tell me this in the email because they were worried about people overlooking this. So if you're playing this game, you can actually mine these little patches, not just the ore nodes. Yeah, they made a point to tell me that in the email. I'm assuming maybe like they were worried that it wasn't like as straightforward as it could have been. Nice stick. So good on them for just like even thinking, you know, ahead in that sense, right? All right, 8 glass is plenty. We'll take the 9th glass, and then instead we're gonna try to smelt some ores. Even though like having more than one oven going might actually be like, we might just want to craft more than one furnace here. But for now, that's good. All right, we finally got glass, which opens up... Glass for us opens up... more than just trying to build windows and stuff. There was something else. Seems like the devs are straight talkers. We like that. Yeah, they're not trying to pass the game off for what it isn't. All right, door with the window. Boom! And we officially have a home. Sick! All right. The castle has been built. And now the journey really begins. Now you need a kitty. Oh, the bottle. The bottle is what I needed glass for, which I'm totally going to grab that bottle so we can go exploring. We're totally going to craft one of those, but I think we have to research it first. Yep. And then the map. Let's go ahead and research the map as well. So you research it, then you have to craft it. So it's it double dips you.
Happy Friday to Hylian and chat H Day Love to H Day.
It actually double dips you. It forces you to research it for materials, and then it forces you to craft it again for more materials. So it kind of double dips you, actually. It's a little obnoxious. All right, where do we craft a map at? Where do we craft a map? I don't see that option in here yet. Thank you so much, Paradigm, for the... So, like, Paradigm almost? Paradigm. Thank you for 2 months, man. Thanks for the reminder for hitting that like button on YouTube. And we got a balloon in the Twitch chat here. Appreciate you, Lenny. Well, in the real world, there would be a learning curve, so it makes sense. Yeah, it's cool. I guess obnoxious was a harsh word to use. I don't mind it. I like survival games, so I'm kind of here for all these vibes. All right, nice. I got my first bottle of water. Yeah, that was like a harsher word than I meant to use there. Like I'm here for all this stuff. I'm a survival fan, dude. I love this kind of stuff in video games. All right. We ran out of fuel here. Why don't we go ahead and just dump the fuel back in? Let's get all the iron cooking, and then we're going to make a new oven. And since it's super cheap to make, it's just 15 stone. I guess it's not cheap, but... And then why don't we go ahead and get more sand going, more glass. I think we're going to need more than we realized originally. All right, and then we can drop this off. And this off. What's this button down here? Maybe a sort and an auto. Yeah. So if you have something in there already, then it will automatically pass it up, which is pretty nice. And that's clay. Used to create bricks in a furnace. Oh, okay. Thanks for showing the game to us. Yeah, no problem. All right, I need 1 piece of iron to go to tier 3. Well, we got that. Bingo bongo. We're entering the Iron Age. We're entering the Iron Age. Boom. All right, what do we get in the Iron Age? We get wax briquette. Very effective for fueling furnaces. Oh. We get more plants, more decoration. We get a magnetic fishing rod that lets you retrieve resources out of the water. Sometimes non-magnetic items get stuck. Cool. Signs and map make markers. Storage shelves for organizing and storing crates. Airship dock. Needed to build, upgrade, and retrieve an airship. Oh, yeah! Yes, dude. Thank you. Good morning, Tectonic, and thank you, Ramirez, for 37, dude. How did you get the game early? The developer sent it to me so I could show it off to all of you, Yukis. Welcome to the show, man. Sometimes I get to throw my weight around a little bit as a creator. We out here, baby. We out here, baby. All right, we need more wood. Why do I love the accent? Alvin, get out of here. What up, Jessica? All right. Grab some more sticks. We are going to need way more resources, so we are going to need to go on a tear for resources again soon. I'm actually Yuki. Okay, Yuki. Thank you very much for clarifying. So far, it's cozy. So far, the game's been pretty cozy. They've delivered on what they were selling. A cozy survival game. All right, we ran out of water. Let's get some food here. Go in here. I do like playing the game on keyboard and mouse more because it's just... I'm so fast with the keyboard and mouse. I've been playing games on keyboard and mouse forever. But I will say that now that I switched to controller, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's like it's not bad at all. It's not really that much different, but like you can definitely move a lot faster with keyboard and mouse. That's kind of how that always goes, let's be real. Right, you could definitely move a lot faster. I feel like that's an oxymoron. It is. That's what makes this game interesting. Cozy survival doesn't quite make sense to everybody, but they're doing it. They're trying to make it a thing. I'm just planting trees because I can replant trees that I cut down, and then it allows me to just have more of an unlimited resource of... You know, allows me to have a more of an unlimited resource of, Oh, look at this. I got the... Oh, when you unlock the map, you don't have to unlock... Oh! When you unlock the map... Oh, you have to refuel your campfire. Now you just press a button and here's the map. Oh, so here's the map so far. It looks like there's... Looks like there's a watery snow island or something over here. Another one over here. It looks like there's something down here. It looks like we're right in the center, and there's like something important here we have to go to for sure. Some more islands over there. Some more islands over there. And I guess seemingly a ton of space for more content, or just for you to like really enjoy flying around, right? Yeah. So here we are. We got these islands we're on. Let's make some sticks real quick. So I can fuel my freaking fire. All right, nice. The shadow of my character. All right, let's grab... No, stop it. Let's grab this. Let's grab our wood out of here. Let's grab our glass out of here and our wood back out of here. Okay, and let's go see what we need. We need 5 cloth. I kind of want to make a candle. I think I'm going to be able to carry it around with me. Let's see. No, you do have to place it. Dang it. So I don't know if the game has any kind of travel light. So I think they want you to sleep at nighttime. I think they want you to sleep at nighttime, if I had to guess, which is fine by me. Oh, you just changed your name on YouTube. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, we're on floating sky islands. That's right. This whole game is a floating sky island game, which just makes it even cooler. Like, let's be real. So when you sleep, I think your crops can actually grow, like, to the next stage, which is nice. So I think time does, like, progress a little bit maybe when you sleep. I'm not sure. Yeah, see, like, I got more honey. I'm closer to harvesting. No, I don't want to fill my can. I want to drink this stuff. All right, and then let's bring these raspberries down. We still don't have like a really solid source of food yet, unfortunately. But it's getting there. But I feel like I'm eating more food than I'm producing still. That's a little scary. Hopefully we can do better on that front. All right, so far inventory hasn't really been a problem. So things are pretty smooth. Are you surviving, son? All right, we need more cotton. We need more cloth, right? I want to make this airship dock ASAP. So let's go. Yeah, we need a lot more cotton to grow. All right, so while we're waiting for the airship dock research, we could also mess with this magnetic fishing rod. I think we should go exploring. And then we need copper for this. Let's go explore, because we haven't even seen everything on this island yet. Let's go. We just bursted through this wall, but we never went and explored. First impressions after playing for an hour. So far I'm having fun. First impressions after playing an hour is that the game delivers on the survival experience as far as like it's a survival light, which I was a little worried that it was going to be a little too light. I haven't quite had that answer. Like, I'm not sure how light the survival is going to feel. It feels like what this game is offering you is truly a cozy survival game. So if you're looking for Subnautica, that's not what this game is offering you. This game is offering you a nice blend between like a Minecraft survival and like, I guess, seemingly the automation of like a slime rancher is what we're kind of working towards. So we're going to be able to build like beautiful automated worlds and like have all of these machines doing stuff for us and building our own little world to live comfortably in this map. That's what this game is delivering. It's set your new life up in this world. Find an island, get snug as a bug as a rug, and survive in this universe. And so far, it's definitely focusing on that snug and on that cozy side of things. So while it is asking you to eat, and it is asking you to manage resources, and the game is asking you to manage hydration and all of these things that you need to manage in a survival game, it's not doing it to the point of like stressing you out. Like, I haven't been stressed out yet. Open key items overview in the inventory. Show key items. Oh, okay. Key items. There might be like a story. Oh, what if there's like some mystery we're unraveling or something? What? You don't have a key items tab unless you have like something like a quest, or maybe that's where my fishing rod goes. I don't know. Yo, what up, they Sam there's? Thank you for the streak, by the way. Yeah, what was that? The key items inventory. Interesting. I don't know if this game is going into early access. Does anybody know? I think this game is fully releasing on Monday. I'm just playing pre-access. This game is developed by just 2 developers, and it releases on Monday across all consoles, including the Switch 2. And I believe it's releasing into a full game. And then they're just going to fix it up over time. Key items is where I store my coffee, personally. Yeah, true. All right, so it looks like this island is pretty dead as far as like what else there is to explore here. So if I'm going to be able to get copper, I think I need to build an airship. So I think our next goal might be airship building, while just managing iron, wood, stone, glass, and then cotton and raspberries. And I've picked and planted every raspberry in this place. Okay, we get leaves from bushes, sticks from bushes as well. Yeah, so unless more stuff spawns, I think our next goal is to just take our time, survive, and try to get our airship built. So this is where the game is like slowing down seemingly. Now all of a sudden it's saying, okay, well, you need to wait until your cotton grows. What are you going to do about it? And I guess that's a good question. I guess for me, I could focus on maybe doing some cozy decorating. Right? Maybe that's kind of the direction I need to go. Which, if this game is trying to be a cozy game, stopping and giving you time to decorate certainly would help that vibe, would it not? Yeah, the game is going to be $22.99 on the Switch 2. So I am assuming it's going to be $20 flat on Steam, because usually stuff is more expensive on the Switch 2. Almost always. Yeah, almost always. All right. All right, let me go get some more water. I guess building a well wouldn't hurt. Running down here for water is a little annoying, but that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. So what are you going to do for your birthday, E-Talker? You said you got yourself some loot today? Somebody hooked you up with a gift card? I can only watch for so long. Oh, are you getting motion sick? Yeah, these types of first-person games will get you a little motion sick for sure. Yeah, welcome in here, Crab Goonie, by the way. All right, we got our stuff watered. We're collecting beeswax, which is going to allow us to craft ourselves a brick that we can burn for way longer, which is something I do want to research. This is I think this is going to be an important research. I really want to make this, but I'm trying to save my cloth. I would really like to make the I would really like to make the magnetic fishing rod, but I don't think there's anywhere here on this island that's gonna help with that. Oh, I had 3 cotton on me. I didn't realize. Oh, we're close. We're getting closer. We just need 1 more cotton now. All right, nice. Also, we can get this clay cooked up, I guess. Let's grab this clay. Let's get the rest of this sand. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go out on a wild limb here, and I'm gonna guess that you don't need sand for anything. You just need glass. But I don't know. This game could be less simple than I'm giving it credit for. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say that you probably don't need sand for anything, maybe just glass. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cook everything and see if I regret it later. See if we have some post regret here. And then clay's next. Let's actually just get clay going right now. Well, I'll just wait. Yeah, I'll stop being impatient. Yeah, the logical thing to do would have been to save 2 pieces, but I'm a punk. And punks don't have logic. Alright, I'm a punk. Alright, so I am playing with the controller, by the way. And this game does seem to have full controller support. I am playing with controllers, so just throwing that out there. Alright, we need to make a new pickaxe. Need to make a new pickaxe here. Give me just a second. Let's see if I can pull something off for y'all real quick. We got ourselves a potential little visitor here. I suppose I should just lighten the camera up a little bit. Let me lighten the camera up a little bit here for y'all. My bad. I'm still learning what I want to do with this camera because lightening it up causes for annoyance. Come over here. She knew I was talking about her. She knew. You want some treats? Come on. Let's get some morning treats. Come on. We'll stretch the blanket out. Let's get some morning treats here for you. Boom, 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 boom. Get some morning treats for you. You want some treats? Just a couple. You know, you're getting a lot more treats nowadays because of this freaking cat cam. What's up with that? Right here, baby. Right here, baby. Right here. She doesn't have the best eyesight. She'll miss it if I don't point it out. There you go. There you go. You gonna look up here for us? Come here. Hey. There's one more. Shit. I got you right here. There you go. She took it straight out of my mouth. She's such a cutie. Come up here. You want to look up here? You want to give us some camera love? You being camera shy? Oh. She's right out of the range. Come here. All right, I'll give you one more treat. I'll give you one more little treat of deep here. Come over. You gotta come over here to get it though. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. There it is. You gonna look up here? Hey, look at me. Yeah, there she is. You little cutie. You little cutie. All right. All right. Bow, 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 bow. She's a precious angel. The cat cam is official. We are locked in. We are locked into cat cam official. Something about owning a pet in life is so rich. It is. It feels like a privilege. Feels like a privilege. I need some more sticks, probably. Let's just grab whatever we can. Put this tree back down. Craft ourselves a new pickaxe. And go over here. And we're going to need a new axe as well. I'll just do it now. And we have a backup axe here. And it hasn't rained, so we're like running out of water, kind of, which sucks. Good thing we have the bottled water, but the lack of rain the past couple days has really been troublesome. We need some water. We need some rain. Oh yeah, the disability showcase is in 45 minutes. Yep, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. 45 minutes. Okay. Grab this. Continue to take care of our crops. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just in time for some more raspberries. Now we can just eat the rest of these and we don't have to feel bad. Oh no, I think I accidentally axed those crops instead of harvesting them. And I didn't get any food out of them. Oops. Well, sometimes you make mistakes. So learn from my lesson. Don't do that. Yeah, this game comes out on Monday. It's called Solarpunk, and we're checking it out here. Pre-access. The developers reached out and thought it would be cool for me to check it out ahead of time, which I'm very grateful for. So we're checking it out here today, showcasing a brand new cozy survival game. It's called Solarpunk. It comes out officially Monday on all consoles. And again, this was a gifted product. They sent me the key as a gift. All right. At least we got some raspberries out of that. Oh no, you just only get one raspberry per harvest. I didn't kill my raspberries. You just only get one per harvest. Oh no. Oh, okay, so it's just slow moving with the food. Okay, cool. That's cool. Like I'm glad I didn't make a mistake, but boy is my character hungry. We're good though. You can see at the bottom left of the screen, we have full food and full hydration and stuff. So it's not like we're dying over here. All right, put this iron away. All right, did we get cotton? We did. All right, we can research our airship here. Let me grab this stuff. And then we're going to see what we need to craft it, which is going to be worse. Let's get some light on here. Airship dock research. All right, and then let's go see. It's going to be with the build hammer, isn't it? Nope, there it is. I just saw it. Dock. Build 40 wood, 20 iron, and 3 cloth. Not bad at all, actually. Not bad at all. That was actually fair askings here. We already have the iron. So we're just cruising. We already have the cloth. We just need the wood, right? Yeah, we just need 40 wood and we're done. 40 wood and 1 more cloth. 40 wood and 1 more cloth. And we got the cloth right here. All right, let me go water my crops again. And then we'll go to sleep. Because I don't know if, like, the crops progress while you're sleeping. I can't tell. I can't tell if the crops are progressing while you sleep. So it might be better to just water this real quick. Yeah, I can't tell if it's like, does time actually progress when you sleep in this game, or if it's like you just wake up and it's a new day. It's been a good week. Yeah, I'm excited for tonight's show, dude. It's going to be awesome. I'm an official co-streamer of this year's Summer Games Fest. Does this game have settings around turning down the survival? It does. Yeah, this game has an easy mode. So when you make a world at the beginning of the game, you have the option to make a world, and you can choose easy or standard. And easy makes it so it's 50% less hunger and food, and you don't drop stuff when you die. So you can apparently die in this game. I don't know if the death is only just because you run out of food and water. Either way, there is an easy mode that makes it a little bit more approachable. So there is, like, for accessibility and all that. But I don't, so far I'm not seeing a need for that. I think this is where you're gonna die in this game. You're gonna go out on an adventure, and you're gonna take your airship to another island, and you're only gonna pack so much food and water, and then you're gonna run out of food and water, and you're gonna die. I think that's where this game's threat of death might be residing. Is like adventuring without full resources type stuff. This is me just speculating, but I don't know. Maybe there are some things in the game that could kill us. Maybe there is combat, I'm not sure. Does that mean you won't be DMCA'd? Correct. It still doesn't stop Twitch from muting my VODs and stuff, though. And it still doesn't stop YouTube's auto AI from shutting my stream down. So it really only helps me for long-term stuff. Being an official co-streamer just gets me access to exclusive assets and like stuff that you wouldn't have easy access to, like pictures and logos and stingers and stuff. And then it gives me access to, if I ever had an issue, like if my channel got suspended, or if I got a DMCA report, I could prove that I was actually an official co-streamer, therefore, you know, give me my account back or whatever. It really, like, doesn't matter too much, unfortunately, but it's cool. Let's just say Jeff Keighley ain't gonna be showing up in my chat today, all right? Yeah, maybe a plane crash. Yeah, maybe you just fall off the cliff and you lose your stuff. Dang, we haven't had rain, so we are starting to get mega thirsty in game. So like maybe thirst and hunger really is like a real threat, dude. Cause like we're starting to get mega hungry and thirsty, and like, yikes. It hasn't rained for like 2 days, and I only built one rainwater catcher. So I have a backup bottle of water, which is fine, so I'm okay. But maybe I need to craft another water catcher. Let's do that. Let's craft another water catcher or two. I guess I'm being naive, thinking one is enough. So the next rain will at least go a little bit better for us. All right, we'll drop these leaves off for now. All right, we got a bunch more birch saplings to plant. I'm just gonna start chesting them for now. I'll plant them later. All right, do we have everything we need? Let's see. 20 iron, 3 cloth. The dock. It's been crafted. Here it is. Here's the dock. All right, let's take this bad boy up here. Let's go up here. Yeah, I like this. Perfect. Yeah, the dock, baby. Airship manual, throttle, steer your airship, rise and descend. All right, we need 10 iron, 3 cloth, and we need crashed airship components. Dude, what? Do I gotta go find some loot? Maybe I need to use the magnetic fishing rod. Maybe I do need to make the magnetic fishing rod. All right, let's go see if we can craft one of those right now. We have to research it. All right, we need a cloth. All right, we're waiting for a cloth. Maybe we do need that. Maybe we got to do some magnetic fishing in this big lake. Did anyone see that some Nintendo report channels are saying Nintendo have more of a presence at Summer Game Fest this year? No way. No way. Do you think we're going to get a game reveal at Summer Games Fest from Nintendo? Shut up. No way. That would be crazy. Twitch being twitchy for you, sorry, dude. You know what Twitch is like. All right, we need a new pickaxe. Get ourselves some more iron cooked up. I don't know how much more we have in here. Okay, we have 2 plus 6, so we're gonna need more. All right, let me do this real quick. Boom. Put this in here. Nope, not for now. All right, get this stuff watered. I can actually see that happening. That would be cool, yeah. All right, and some cotton on the way. Cotton and raspberries, very important components in this game. I hate there are times, these are times where I hate, times where you hate leaks because it can ruin shock value. Yeah, true. All right, so I thought that the magnetic fishing rod was going to be something that you just do for fun or when you find like a bigger source of water. But it turns out the magnetic fishing rod might be like something you want to engage with. So I think that's pretty cool. All right, well, we're going to put these clay bricks away. And let's go farm up some more materials. Plant a bunch of birch trees on the way. And I need more iron. We're just going to farm more of this iron up here. There have been some big leaks. Nintendo's ninjas debating us. Nintendo just trying to pass the you know, throw a ruse over our eyes, you know, type vibes. Nintendo trying to be a little bit snicky, a little bit of snacky. No, we're not doing, we're gonna show up to Summer Games Fest this year. Meanwhile, they like just do like a Twitter post and like that's it. All right, so we got iron. We need cloth, which is coming. And what else did we need? We're about to build our first airship. Oh, we need those components. All right, so what do I need for my magnetic fishing rod? I need 1 cloth, and we're good there. So while we wait for that, let's go cut down some more trees. So this is a very slow-paced game. And the way that I'm playing it, I am focused on progression, not necessarily decorating with my resources right now. So I want to make it clear, as far as a showcaser, I do think that this game intends you to slow down and like take your time and to really focus on building bases and building houses and exploring that side of the game. I really do, because this game has unlocked a bunch of decorative items like right away. So I think that this game's focus is for sure meant to be a slow-paced experience where you do consider actually building yourself more than just a shack with a bed in it, right? Like, whereas I'm kind of going with that classic Minecraft vibe where like a shack with a bed in it is all I need. I don't really care about anything else. I'm not that kind of guy. You guys know, like, my relationship with decorating is weird. It's like I don't mind doing it, but I don't feel like I need to do it in every game I play, right? So I'm not like in the mood to try to do a bunch of decorating, but I just want to say that out loud. If you're watching this, you know, getting information on if this game is for you, I think that that's a part of the game that should be considered. That, you know, it feels like they're totally aiming for you to actually care about the decoration side of things and to build yourself a real cozy home and that you can come back to. Where for me, I kind of am set on going out on an adventure here. So I want to get this airship built. I think it would be cool to show it off before this event that's coming up at 11 a.m. So for me, it's like my priority is how much of this game can I show up or show off before, you know, we take a break for a little bit, right? So what's up, Counterintuitive? All right, magnetic fishing rod. We need just a couple sticks. The art reminds you of The Witness. All right, and fishing rod acquired. All right, so maybe we can get some random ship components from the only lake. This is the only lake in the game. So even though I don't see anything visually, I got some sand. Maybe there's something in here. Right, like maybe I'm supposed to do this? I don't know. Ooh, it's like some fly fishing. I'm just like hanging out in the water. Like some fly fishing up in this piece. Yeah, depending on how long the showcase is, will determine on what we do after. Some leaves. Get your waders on. Some more leaves. So we're getting like organic material mostly right now. That's why I didn't want to build the magnetic fishing rod, because I just assumed that this was not a big enough lake to offer me like ship parts or anything interesting. And maybe my assumption was correct. Hey, what up, Shelly? Welcome to the show today. Thanks for welcoming the fam in here, Classy Saya. All right, let's let it sit for a second after it bites and see what happens. I got a raspberry. Oh, nice. We needed that. Okay, nothing because I waited there. A stick. Metal raspberry. Well, the metal fishing rod did say that it did say that there was a chance to get like organic materials. That's funny. A metal raspberry? It did say there was a chance to get organic materials, so they weren't completely being silly. A metal raspberry? What up, Whimsy? No, Blathers is until Monday. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, there's a chicken. I can't do anything with the chicken yet. My friend has given me the permission to grow a mustache since we graduated. I talked to her about growing it out when we were in school, and she was adamant about hating guys that in high school that had facial hair because it made them look old. I mean, true. Which I guess in some ways is the goal at that age. You want to look like the old rough and tough dude or whatever. All right, well, let's eat some of these raspberries we've been fishing up and growing. We're very hungry. All right, and the raspberries help a little bit with hydration, which is super nice. Drop this sand off. Drop this off. Drop off these leaves. All right, I think we might instead want to focus on upgrading our research table because I'm not... Oh, I can't. I need copper. Map marker. Yeah, so as of right now, I've hit a little bit of a standstill. Thank you so much for the gifted subscription. Enjoy your Blathers badge. And thank you again, Ramirez, for the Prime. Yeah, weirdly enough, I'm a little stumped there. Let's go and let's read more from this. In your house, you're protected from thunderstorms. Fully grown plants can be damaged by a thunderstorm if they're not sheltered from the direction the wind is coming from. The best options are to harvest them in time before the storm or to build a greenhouse. Plants only grow when they're watered. Rain automatically waters. Building. Stairs can be helpful. Main building parts can be selected in the center. Upper floors can be attached to foundations to construct bridges. Oh, that's nice. You can do bridges. You can make bridges? That's cool. That's cool. I like that idea actually a lot. All right. Airship. You can obtain crashed airship components from a crashed airship. Airship Whoa. Whoa, bro. Airship upgrade components acquired from the merchant are added to your key items inventory. Oh, see, I see the merchant on the map. Power networks. We can get drones to work for us. We have animals. Inventory. You can split items. You can hold down shift and click and you can move items between the hotbar more quickly. Oh, it's shift. It really is a keyboard and mouse focused game with just some casual mouse or controller controls. I wonder if there's a way to do a quick transfer of items with the controller. Thank you, Whimzu. Enjoy the gifted sub, Skull, and you picked a good one. How do you make sure that you're going outside enough when you work from home? I mean, it's tough. You have to literally force yourself to leave the house every day, and like go walk and just do things that you might not normally do. Yeah, that's the like you kind of working from home comes with its perks, obviously, but then it definitely requires a little bit of like self-management. Like you have to kind of make sure that you're keeping up with yourself, and it's tough. I've accidentally slipped into like weeks, like literal weeks where I didn't leave the house, and I was like, wait a second, I haven't left the house in a week. In 2 weeks. And it was just like, whoa, like I need to get out of the house. Like, yeah, it's tough. All right. So we need to find a crashed ship. I mean, maybe we're not exploring this area enough, but I feel like we explored everything that this island had to offer us. But maybe there's something on this island we're missing here. So let's explore a little bit more. I'm so happy we got rain, dude. So we're gonna be able to drink. We're gonna be able to drink, which is so nice. Let's grab some stone while we're here. Some clay. Maybe we can find like a cave somewhere if we lift up all these rocks. Yeah, maybe we can find like a cave somewhere. Grab whatever we can here. Alright, drop this stuff. Throw that in there. Nice. Let me check my crops real quick. They could be growing because of the rain. Yep. Get a new seed down. Yes. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Fill them up. Fill them up. We're slurping. Yes. I have a nice porch. Yeah, I have a nice front porch that's also really nice to get outside. The only problem is with the porch is that a porch doesn't provide sunlight. I think sunlight's the key. I think you can survive healthily without getting out of the house, but I think not getting sunlight is the problem. So like, I like my front porch, but it doesn't always solve the problem of not getting sun on my cranium, right? Oh, you're right. Maybe I can create steps. Oh, you're right. I've been overlooking the step system. You're right. We can create steps to navigate. The game's been telling us that the whole time, but like, I just like wasn't thinking about using them to get around. You're right. Yeah, we can create steps to get around. All right. Let's go see if we can explore with these steps. Is there view bobbing? No, I don't think there's any view bobbing at all. The settings in the game were very light. The settings options are very, very light. Like, this is it for right now. Thank you so much, Pessimosaurus, for the gifted sub, and thank you, Skullin, for the gifted as well. Enjoy your Blathers badges, y'all. Yeah, very, very light settings. There's an unstuck option, and like, that's it. Look at, there's fire up there. Wait, there's a broken down airship up there. Oh, yeah, dude. Gamers don't look up. Oh, a whole new land to explore. Airship components obtained. You receive components from the crashed airship. Yo, sick. Dude, I didn't even think about the bridges, dude. Yeah, the building steps to get to a new location. I thought I was stuck. I thought I was stranded. I wasn't thinking in that direction at all. I really wasn't. And usually I'm pretty good about thinking that way. Is this copper? No, it's iron. Okay. If this was copper, that'd be crazy because I didn't think they were going to let me progress to the next age until I got to the next island, which I believe is accurate because so far it seems... Oh my gosh, fall damage? Whoa, half of my HP bar? Yikes. All right. I found out one of the ways you can die, everybody. I found out one of the ways you can die. You started Ooblets, dude? I'm so happy to hear that. Ooblets is amazing. I found out one of the ways you can die in this game. All right, put this up here, grab this. Put this stuff in here. Get some more iron cooked up. And we have everything we need to build our airship. 10 iron, check. Cotton to make paper, check. And then a bunch of wood, I think. No, not even, just the components. All right, perfect timing for the rain to clear up. Perfect timing for the rain to clear up. Build airship. Oh, let's go, dude. About an hour and a half of gameplay. About an hour and a half of pretty fast-paced gameplay, and we got our airship. So that tells you guys you can take your time and you could still get your airship in your first gaming session. You could take your time. So it shows like, is this the radius in which I can explore without an upgrade? Wow. So it shows the radius at which I can explore without an upgrade. Wow. So we need to like get upgrades now, dude. There's docking your airship, retrieve a dock. If you lost or crashed your airship, you can retrieve it. So if you crash or lose your airship, you can retrieve it at the dock. You can get repair kits to repair your airship if it has issues. All right, let me go drop materials off and let's go explore, shall we? Whoa! That was not on I was not trying the parkour. I was not trying to parkour. That was an accident. All right, can we build more bottles? We need more bottles of water. All right, we're grabbing some more bottles here. All right, so we got 3 bottles of water going with us. We don't got much food, but I think the water's gonna be fine. Bro just made stairs. I know that was a shocker to me and you both, chat room. All right, let's go. Let's go see what our airship's all about. Okay, so forward, brake, double tap, reverse, steering your airship using your mouse. So what's the controls? So here's the controller controls. Toggle light. Dude, why this feels so epic, getting my airship? Yeah, dog. Oh, the music comes in, dude. Nice. All right, full throttle ahead to that island over there. All right, if I slow down, I think I can look around. It's not letting me look around. Let me switch to mouse or keyboard. Here we go. So I can look around if I hold in. Ah, so if you want to hold on, if you want to do it with controller, you hold the right stick in to look around, which is a little awkward. So you can look around if you want. All right, we need to ascend. Nice. The music was a good drop. Tears of the Kingdom vibes, dude. Cinema. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, boo, ba, da, da, da. They definitely knew what they were doing. That was cool. That was cool. That felt cool. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bring it in. Slow it down. Bring it in. All right. We're trying to dock. We're trying to dock. Okay. It's not going smoothly. Hold on. We're figuring this out. All right. Bring her in lightly. Bring her in lightly here. All right. Turn her around. Bring her in. Bring her in. Up, up. All right. All right. We're going up a little bit. All right, slow her down, slow her down, slow her down. All right, slow her down. Bring her up, up. Slow her down. Up. All right, we're in docking range. We're docking. Okay, all right, we're in. Woo. We made it to our first island. We came from over there, Chad, I think. Or maybe over there, I don't know, let me see. Yeah, we came from over there. That's where we started, and this is where we ended up. Sunflowers. Repair 1 cobalt. What? Cobalt? What is this? This is sick, dude. This is fun, man. This game looks so sick, dude. Oh, here we go. We found our shop. Trade bot. Get sprinkler set. Oh, sprinklers! We're gonna be mega farming the out of this game, dude. We're gonna be mega farming the hell out of this game. Repair. What's this? Energy workbench. Unlocks the energy workbench. You can craft it in the wooden crafting table. So we need a blueprint to research cables, network displays, sprinklers, energy generators, drills. So we need this. So we need to get this blueprint somehow, but I don't know what we're doing. It seems like I need watermelons for this dude. I just went into the back room and he didn't say anything to me. Just, all right. So let's go to the other island over there because there might be watermelons. There might be watermelons over here if I had to guess, right? Oh, nice. We can climb up here. What, the demo, once you unlock the ship, it stopped? Oh, sick. All right, what do we got? We got 15 minutes till that showcase. Let's go explore this little mini island. Full throttle ahead. Put the pedal to the metal. All right, let's test and see what happens if we go... Let's see what happens if we go out of the range that we're allowed to go out of. Let's go ahead and break the game a little bit. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're out of the range. Wait a second. Does that circle mean nothing? Hold on. Slow it down. Bring it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. We're stopping in midair. And we're just going to look around. Wow, we can just stop in midair? I love this. So what do you guys think the range means? What do you think the circle means? Yeah, what do you guys think the circle means then? Could we just go explore anywhere we want? Let's go to the farthest island we can. Let's go up. Where do we go? Maybe that's where the quests are focused? Yeah, maybe that's like, if I want to progress the game, I'm supposed to stay in the circle. Is there fuel? I can't tell. I don't think there's any fuel on the screen. I want to say there's no fuel. All right, where's this taking us? We're going this way. We're going to these sets of islands over here. Out of the circle. Let's go. Maybe? Dude, wait, it's turning me around automatically. Oh, I think we just figured it out. I think it turned me around. There's a wall of wind, I think. Let's try again. There's a wall of wind. Okay, so no. All right, so we're going back over to this little mini island then. And this is how he died. Yeah, I don't think we're worrying about fuel. So here's the thing though, I don't have a dock. Can I even park here without a dock? Think about it. There's copper here. Dock E shit. E. Okay, we can park. Oh, we can park. Oh, amazing. Oh, yes, dude. We are officially Sky Island Explorers. Barrel roll. All right, and it looks like we found copper, which is awesome. So that's copper's going to allow us to progress to the next tier. So I'm going to grab a bunch of copper here before we go back home. Better sky exploration than Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, not wrong, but like, I'm pissed that you said that. Actually, not wrong, but I'm kind of pissed off that you said it. Can you take off without the dock? Well, that would suck if I'm stuck here, right? That would suck. Let's find out if I'm stranded, everybody. Can I turn on the light on this thing? How do you turn on the lights again? Upper light, lower light?
H-Day wiggle.
How do you turn the lights on? L. Look, I can park the ship with the light on. Oh, dang it. I was hoping I could light the area up a little bit. Dang it, that would be so sick. Thank you, Courtney, for 2 years. Can we get some wiggles in the chat? Courtney, thank you for 2 years, man. I appreciate that. And we found watermelons. We found watermelons. We got them. Watermelons acquired. All right, so we have to probably take them home to grow them, though, because we only got 3. So, but we got seeds. So we have to go home and we have to grow them. We could just grow them here because I brought a hoe with me. But why do that? Let's go home. Let's go back to our main home and let's go back to our main base, which is over this way, I believe. Yeah, this way. And we can turn on those lights. And let's go plant our new melons. And we got some copper. We should have farmed more copper, but well, I'm petting my cat, so I can't do anything about what I'm doing right now. I'm doing donuts. We're just gonna wait until we get all the way back into the direction we're going. All right, you get all these pets. Okay, and we're going. And we're off. We're donutting. I don't know, dude. If I had the choice, I would probably pick this game up for Switch. But since I got a free copy of it, I probably won't do that. I'll probably just keep playing it on Steam since it seems to run pretty well on my computer. So I might just keep playing it on PC. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll throw him 20 more bucks. Maybe I'll throw him 20 more bucks. We'll see. It'll be 22 bucks on Switch. All right, nice. All right, nice. We've experienced the first big send-off in the game. And now we're making more progress by exploring just a little bit. Right? So pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty happy overall with like the presentation of this game. I just woke up outside of the building. RIP. That's a literal Minecraft problem. Putting your bed too close to a wall. That's a literal Minecraft problem, but okay. All right. And we're super low on food. So actually, it's very welcome that we're getting raspberries. Or sorry, we're getting watermelons. Maybe they'll fill up our food a little bit better. I only hope that we got enough copper for our upgrade. Oh, this game's on Game Pass day one, everybody. There it is, dude. That's all we needed to hear, Daddy Dazza. Thank you, dude. Alright, put this in here. Nice. Game Pass day one is sick. So that's Monday. So does the game have quests? So I don't think there's traditional quests in the game. But there could be. I just haven't ran into them yet. So the game does give you like a tutorial at first of things that you might want to fulfill. So it's like, yo, you want to do this, you might want to build this, you might want to go and check this out, you might want to open up this inventory. But after you do the handful of things that the game is kind of suggesting you to do to kind of give you your bearings, I haven't gotten a tutorial since. So there was a good amount of tutorials that like kind of help you, like you should build this, you should check out this menu. But after that, there hasn't been any more. So consider that for better or for worse. There hasn't been any more since then. So I think that's a good thing. I think that they did the right amount of tutorial. They are expecting you to explore a little bit, it seems. They are expecting you to kind of do some exploring. When I say explore, I don't mean physically in game. I mean like explore the mechanics, explore the menus, open up menus, poke around, see what the game's offering. I believe that is that's what I mean by exploring. Like they're expecting you to kind of poke around a little bit and see like what the world is offering you. And we're gonna just eat these watermelons for food, I guess, because I don't want to starve. So I guess it's a little unfortunate that I had to eat those watermelons, but we have 3 more growing. So I didn't have to eat them, but it felt like the right thing to do. So I think we need 4. I think we need 4, watermelons for that quest so we can start the Age of Electricity. So while we leave this game off for now, Make sure you hit that follow button if you want to see more of this game. And if you would like to see more exclusive early access games, I mean, that's one of the things I'm really focusing on this channel, is I'm trying to be a guy you can count on to get a fair, and that's the key in this industry right now. There's not enough fair takes on games, fair reviews. I'm not going to rip a game to shreds just because it looks stupid. I'm also not going to give a game grace just because I want to be nice. I try to give fair takes. So if that sounds like something you're into, come on by, dude. And if you want to see more Solarpunk, I'm probably going to do more of this game. I'm liking it a lot, and I'd love to check more of this game out over the next couple days. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, again, hit that follow button and welcome to the show. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe so you can check out more of my show. I do everything from Animal Crossing to Stardew Valley and Nintendo variety. Kind of my core there, my three, if you will. Lots of Zelda, Mario, Kirby, Nintendo, Pokemon stuff. But you're going to get a lot of Stardew and farming sims, the classics, the Harvest Moons, the Story of Seasons, alongside stuff like this. You know, we do a lot of the cozy games in this community, and Animal Crossing is kind of my foundation. It's like my staple. It's the go-to game that I like to keep in the mix so we have something consistent to look forward to as a community. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, welcome to the show today. You can currently earn some chat badges if you're new there just by watching for 8 hours. So if you like the show and you want to get a little extra identity and, you know, start mingling with the community here, the best way to do it is get yourself your badge of choice. We're offering Celeste today as a cute little cozy chat badge, you know, alternative to any kind of monetization, which is cool. I am going to wrap this game up here so we can get prepared for the next showcase.